So we're here with Peter Merlin at the Blackbird Air Park.
Blackbird Air Park.
And Peter's one of the docents here, and he knows quite a bit about SR-71s from what I hear. Can you kind of tell me about the open cockpit display?
It's been 50 years since the first flight of a Blackbird, which is in fact this Blackbird, the prototype A-12. And so we're just lucky to be able to open up the cockpits and let people take a look at something that used to be top secret. The SR-71, which is the final variant of the Blackbird family, has been retired several times, first in 1990 and then a couple were brought back into service, and the final flight was a NASA aircraft in 1999. Now most of the performance characteristics of the Blackbird are declassified, and we're able to allow people to take a look inside.
Okay. What would we expect to see? And compare that cockpit to a modern-day fighter jet aircraft.
The cockpit of the SR-71 is very antiquated by today's standards. It is basically round gauges like you would see in a 1950s or 1960s vintage aircraft, because that's when this was designed. Today's cockpits have all glass display screens with a lot of computer graphics and touchscreen technology, so this is a lot different. Blackbirds were the first airplanes to be built almost entirely of titanium, but a lot of people don't know they were also the first aircraft using large-scale composite structures. These were radar-absorbent structures on the edges of the aircraft to make it stealthy, long before the term stealth was brought into existence. The purpose was to make the airplane as less visible to radar as possible, so that it wouldn't be tracked. It was survivable because it could fly high and fast, reaching altitudes above 85,000 feet and speeds of more than 2,100 miles per hour.
Is there any other aircraft currently in service that's comparable to the SR-71? Anything close?
Yeah, there is nothing even remotely comparable to the SR-71 flying today. This was a truly unique aircraft, and it was way ahead of its time.
And what would you consider some of the factors for its retirement when it still seems like it's a perfectly serviceable aircraft?
A lot of people thought the SR-71 should not have been retired when it was, because it still had a lot of useful life. It was retired partly for budgetary reasons. It was extremely complex and very expensive to operate. There were also political considerations. And so it was retired once and then brought back by congressional mandate and then killed again through presidential veto.
All right, well, thank you very much.